Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Stella. If you're new here, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about how water is treated. This topic is looks far from what we normally talk about here on the channel, but since I learned this, I said, why don't I share with my subscribers? So firstly, I'll start by saying that I actually did my internship in FCT Water Board. So I'm telling you this thing from a first-hand source. I can come here and tell you guys how water in Abuja is treated. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. So firstly, raw water. In Abuja, we have a dam, and a dam, as you all know, is like a reservoir where water is stored. Yeah, so how this water is treated in Lower Usman Dam is the raw water that is stored in the dam is channeled to the plant, to the treatment plant, obviously, through a pipe of 1.5 meters in diameter. So you can imagine how big this pipe is. And as we go further in the video, I'll be showing you guys real life clips of what these things I'm telling you look like, so you are not lost. So people that need this for whatever research, you can always come here. So firstly, raw water flows from the dam through a pipe of 1.5 meters in diameter to the aeration chamber. So in the aeration chamber, what actually just goes on there is that the water is exposed to the atmosphere, and definitely if water is exposed to the atmosphere, oxidation will definitely take place. And this oxidation that is taking place help to oxidize ions in the water that are not healthy. Iron 2, for example, is oxidized to iron 3, manganese 3 is oxidized to manganese 4, and also foul odor such as hydrogen sulfide is expelled from the water. So the aerated water flows to the next chamber, and this chamber, we call it hydraulic mixing point or dosing chamber. According as the name sounds, you can hear the name dosing chamber, hydraulic mixing point, hydro, water, mixing. So you just know it's a point where water is mixed with something. Then the something, what is the something? Then the something, what is something? I don't know what that means, but then it is mixed with chemicals. So the chemicals we use in the plant, we use lime, chlorine, and alum. Lime to regulate the pH value of the water, then alum to aid coagulation, then we have chlorine to disinfect the water. When alum is introduced into the water, coagulation takes place. So what's coagulation? Coagulation can simply be defined as the breaking down of colloidal particles to form macroflux. Then when this alum is introduced to water and coagulation takes place, the water flows. As it's flowing, there is another process that happens. It's a physical process. It's called flocculation. And flocculation can be defined as the building up of microflux to form macroflux. Then this water flows to the third chamber, which is the clarifier. In the clarifier, the macroflux, because of the dense nature, settles down at the base of the clarifier. I'll just explain to you what happens in the clarifier. Basically is sedimentation. So this macroflux, because it is more dense than water, goes down to the bottom of the tank and settles as sludge. And after some time, after this process has gone on and on, there is a valve. So just like how you have your tap that you on it, then water comes out. So this valve is like turned on, and the sludge is dislodged from the clarifier to a sludge tank. That's a unit on its own. But we'll not go down there. So let us go back to the clarifier. So the water on top the clarifier definitely then flows to the filtration chamber. In the filtration chamber, the kind of filter we use is the rapid sand filter. The kind of filters we use are the rapid sand filter, and as the name implies, rapid sand. So sand is the medium of filtration. So this filter is made up of fine sand, coarse sand, and nozzles beneath the coarse sand for the passage of air and water only. So after some time, when filtration goes on time and time, then the sand pores become clogged, because though there are some microflux that didn't go down to the base of the clarifier, so they flow with the water like tiny bits, you understand? So it flows with the water and clog the pores of the sand, making filtration level to reduce, and this water will start building up. Then after the building up happens, we just introduce a process called backwashing. So what's this backwashing? Backwashing is the vigorous agitation of the whole sand bed, that's the fine sand, coarse sand, with compressed air and water to free up the sand pores. So when we backwash the filter, the water we use to backwash, we send it to the water recovery tank, or as a layman you can say dirty water tank. Then this filtered water, while the backwash water flows to the recovery tank, filtered water flows into the treated water. At the treated water tank, two process goes on there, and it is called post-chlorination and post-liming. Embedded in the treated water tank, we have a contact tank, and this contact tank is constructed with baffles and weirs. The baffles help in the homogeneous mixing of chlorine and water, and it's also constructed in a zigzag motion. So the baffles is more like this. Then when chlorine and water is mixed there, then with the weirs then directs the flow of water from the contact tank back to the treated water tank for post-liming. Residual chlorine remains in the water for further disinfection as it travels to your house, to my house, to the office, and everywhere that we use water in Abuja. And now the water is safe for use. This video will help you understand a lot of things about the water you drink, the water in your house, because some people don't treat their water for the drink. So this process is to assure you that your water is treated very well in Abuja. That I know, because I actually worked there and not worked, but still I did everything. So now the water is safe for drinking and safe for use. My family people, they're laughing that they don't know I'm filming. Please ignore the noise. So now the water is safe for drinking. So I don't want this video to be super long, so I'm just going to end it here. We have come to the end of the video. Please do well to like, share, and subscribe. This video is going to be very informative and educative to somebody out there. If you don't agree, me, I agree, I know. So tell a friend to tell a friend, share this video, and be safe out there. Bye guys, see you guys in the next video.